Live from the Tone Lounge at the Institute for Tone Science in downtown Greensboro, Megatone Amps presents the Talk of Teronus with Wezo and Drave, featuring Chuck Cotton and the Talk of Teronus Rimshot Band. Tonight's special guest, Neil Clegg. So now, ladies and gentlemen, and Meldavians everywhere, here's Wezo and Drave.
Well, hi, I'm Dr. Drave.
I'm Wezo.
And before tonight's show, which is going to be a really great show, by the way, but before I get started, there's just two questions I want to ask Wezo. Are you ready?
We'll start with number one.
Question number one, what country was the couch invented in? What people are responsible for inventing the couch?
Well, you know, it's a little known fact, and
I figured you would know.
And I do know this fact, that it was, and I can't pinpoint it, but a lot of people think it was like back in ancient Rome and stuff, but it was really in a little town in Southeast Asia. And originally it wasn't pronounced couch.
Well,
it was some, well, I don't know, it was some unintelligible Asian kind of word with a lot of stuff in it, H's and T's and stuff that aren't pronounced.
Thai is a very difficult language.
Google it.
Especially for, now what time period is this of Thai history? That's my second question. What time period?
You know, 1123, 1124.
So, Thailand, I understand, was just an inferno back then at 1123.
Well, it wasn't even called Thai.
So you can see why, that's why a couch, I guess, was necessary.
Well, yeah,
to relax, you had to get away from all the fighting and infighting.
You did. You know, before that, all you could do was stand.
Well, I think
they didn't even have chairs yet. Chairs came after the couch.
I know.
Okay.
So I'm glad we were able to share that. So with that, please enjoy tonight's show. I'm Drave.
And I'm Wezo.
And remember, it's
all about us. This is the second season of Talk of Teronus with Wezo and Drave. I'm Wezo.
And I'm Drave. That's right. This is the first show of the second season.
First show of the second season.
Who thought we would get this far?
I had no idea.
But
it's cool.
It is cool. It is cool. And it's really cool that we're joined by my good friend Neil Clegg today. Neil, it's great to have you here.
Boy, it's great to be here, Drave.
Neil has done so many things in music. He's played in Army bands. He's played in dance bands. He's played in beach bands, R&B bands, jazz bands. He's taught. He's a teacher at Greensboro College.
That's seven things already.
That's just 7 things. And he's a good gardener, from what I hear.
I can dig it, Neil.
Yeah, you can dig it. And he likes to. He's a very funny guy.
Did you bring any homegrown tomatoes? Did your tomatoes come in yet?
I'm calling them tomatoes, but I use them for a different purpose.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but when I was a senior in high school, Neil Clegg drove over to my house. I said I wanted to learn like how to write jazz music and how to compose, be a better composer, and learn a little bit about theory. And someone said to call Neil Clegg. So I called him up and he drove over, gave me a lesson right there in my living room, and kind of helped me make the decision to go on to college and be a musician and everything.
Wow.
Neil has helped a lot of people like that.
Man, way to go.
Now he's Dr. Fox.
I
mean, really, Dr. Dre.
You did good, Neil.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
What kind of projects do you have going on now?
I got one I'm working the music for that you're going to play piano in, I hope. It's called the Neil Clegg Contemporary Ensemble, and it's a group that has...
The NCCE?
God, I didn't think about it that way. That's nice, almost.
It is.
It's almost nice.
So it's got hip-hop drums and bass, and it's got Latin percussion and Latin guitar.
Oh, cool.
It's got jazz piano, vibe, saxophone,
it's like
more clarinet.
Amalgam of everything.
It is.
I don't know if that's a word or not.
It is now.
It is now.
Is that a Meldavian word?
It's a Meldavian word.
What does it mean?
It means like
It means everything
eclectic,
included.
putting everything in it.
Right.
Putting pepper,
Exactly.
hummus, cumin, everything. Right in
Yeah.
there.
Sounds good.
So what else you been doing?
I've been playing more than I've ever played in my life.
No kidding. Cool.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Played with the Magnificence out of Burlington. The other night I played at a house concert. You guys know about house concerts?
Yeah.
That's such a hip thing. I played with
They had the whole band in the house.
No, I played in a band with a band called the Bad Raccoons with Fiddlin' Faye and some other.
Oh, she's
yeah.
cool.
Oh man,
Who else was in there?
Andy, I can't remember Andy's last name, but he's a fantastic banjo guitar player. But I played Dixieland, that's right. I played bluegrass clarinet.
Oh, cool.
You know, who knew?
Neil will try
Who knew?
anything. He'll try anything.
And,
Music's music.
and I got work for the furniture market out of it.
Great.
Oh,
That's
cool.
fantastic.
That's always a money maker.
Well, I think it's great that you're going so strong, and you still got plenty of years. You're like only 43 or something like that. And you got a lot of years ahead of you.
You look 42.
Well, I'm trying to look younger as I go.
Hey, and also, wait a minute, let me mention this. You're in on the Healing Blues Project.
Oh man, I am.
Man, I heard your song the other night. It is cool.
Well, I was honored to talk to a wonderful young man who's had an experience in Afghanistan and Iraq and homeless.
Wow.
And just tell his story, and I appreciate everything everybody's done to help those folks.
Man, it is a cool project. I'm involved, and so is, of course, Dr. Drave is the producer on that. And I was in the studio the other night doing some scratch vocals on my song and heard your song, and it is swampy. It is nice.
It has. I hope it has. He's got a great groove.
It's got an awesome
very
groove.
brutal story. So.
Well, by the time the show airs, you will have heard it, and I hope you like it.
I know I will. I kind of like dude committed to it now.
Well, we're gonna play a song here in a minute. It's been great talking to you, and anyone you want to give a shout out to? Anyone you want to
My beautiful wife Victoria, who's the actual gardener in my family.
She is.
And everybody can dig
Victoria.
What does she call those tomatoes? Does she call them tomatoes?
that. Yeah, she actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a minute, folks, with Neil Clegg. Welcome back to Talk Of Teronus. Ladies and gentlemen, Neil Clegg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
name's Neil Clegg on saxophone. Dr. Drave, I'm Wezo. Chuck Cotton, Roger Chords.
And thanks to the Collabative, Kris and... Thanks to the Collabative!
Chris and Melody.
And Kris. And remember, it's all about us!
Hey Neil, thanks for being on the show, man. Here's a fabulous parting gift. It's called a bag of Maldavia. You put a lot of stuff in there. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Or whatever you call them.
Is this bag's groove?
It is.
It
It could
is.
be a groove's bag.
It is a grooves bag. It's a bag of Maldavia. What else do you
Thank
want?
you so much.
Hey,
guys.
thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for being
man.
on the show.
Pleasure entirely.
And remember, hey, it's all about us.
You know, does that include me now?
It does.
It includes
Okay,
you.
so it's about me too. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's all about you, man.
And we're going to walk you through the labyrinth of the Megatone
Oh my
studios.
goodness, that's fantastic.
Your ride is awaiting. We have all our guests are picked up by a white Cadillac.
Yeah, I know. Well, and enjoy
Our
your
beautiful,
ride.
our beautiful hostess, April.
Thank you.
We'll take care of you from here.
Please enjoy your ride and try the field.
See you, Dr. Clegg.